So we're going to break down our learning journey into 3 parts. The first one is just going to be us telling you what we do. The second one is going to be you guys are learning what you can, you guys are doing a demo of, we're doing a demo of what you guys can build. So if in case you have a phone, you're going to build your first website before you this place. And so everyone here is going to have their own personal websites to put their profiles so that your recruiters, or if you're going out there, people can know about what you do using your phones. Number 3, we're going to do a Q&A, and then we're just going to do a tour of okay, sorry about the noise. We're going to do a tour of what we do and all that, okay? Good, so this is Bricklabs AI. Bricklabs AI, we started at, oh, sorry, man. You guys need to introduce yourselves.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Samuel Cheno Obote, lecturer in Vision Empowerment University, Kitengela campus, lecturer in IT. The boss has not told me that we were Musani back in high school.
Used to rap.
We used to rap. So I don't know whether if I get that software, I will rap. Okay. So thank you very much for letting us in your company. It's not easy. I had to come with 70, but I said no. So thank you for the ambience. Thank you for receiving us. We are happy to see long lost friends. We love one. Otherwise, I have my colleague here. He will introduce himself.
Hi. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Mr. Mungeki Martin, ICT tutor, is in a campus. We are very happy to invite us here. By the end of the day, or by the end of the session, we will be able to give a contribution.
Good. I think you guys can also introduce.
So before, he's also my classmate.
Oh.
So we are happy. So we just have 30 seconds. And that's what we're going. Mrs. Yesu. We'll have 1 minute. Unasema jina yako, the course you are doing. When again,
You can pass this as well.
So
it's a microphone.
Wait, this is a microphone, right? Kwa hiyo you will be utakuwa unaishika unaongea. Sitaki kukushikia juu hii kitu sitaki kuonekana mara nyingi.
I'm Titus from Senior Campus pursuing ICT. Yeah, I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
I'm Lepore Benson in Kitengela campus pursuing ICT.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Karembo from Senior Secretarial course.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Bensa Diambo from Kitengela campus pursuing ICT.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
My name is Eda Luceno, Senior Campus ICT.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
My name is Mary Magdalene from Senior Campus Secretarial course.
Hi.
Hi.
Melda Molin is Senior Campus ICT.
Hello.
Hi.
Magakswini ICT. Hello. Emily ICT.
I want you guys to come so that I will also see you later.
Hi. Emily ICT.
Hello, Martin ICT Kitengela campus.
Hi, my name is Steven Lesami, ICT Senior Campus.
Hi, I'm Kerry ICT.
Hi.
Hi.
Morgan Kitengela Campus ICT.
Hi, I'm Bran,
Kitengela campus.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm Wisdom Shivaji, pursuing ICT at VET Isinya Company. Thank you. Isinya Campus.
Hello, I'm Isaac Osoi from Kitengela campus, pursuing ICT.
Hi, I'm Jackson Marco, Kitengela campus, ICT.
Hi everyone. I'm Agneta, Kitengela campus, pursuing ICT. I'm happy to be here and nashukuru sana.
Hello. Lona, Senior Campus, Secretarial Studies.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
Beatrice, Isinya Campus, Secretary Studies.
Hi everyone, I'm Jelina Lemomo, Senior Campus, Secretarial Duties.
Hi. I'm Wilfred Mova, Kitengela campus, pursuing ICT course.
Hi everyone. My name is Sophia Mrimi. I'm in Kitengela campus. I'm pursuing ICT.
Hello, I'm Caroline, pursuing diploma in IT, Kitengela campus.
Hi, I'm Pruden Gideon, doing ICT in Kitengela campus.
Sasen Aching Georgina, Senior Campus, ICT.
Hi. Mesha Kokelo, pursuing ICT in Senior campus.
Oh, you.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, everybody. I'm Gilbert, Kitengela campus, ICT. Thank you.
Kuja hapa.
Hello everyone. Saseni. My name is Brenda Kiminda from Kitengela campus, ICT.
Hello everyone.
Hi.
I'm Samuel Dapash, pursuing ICT, Kitengela campus.
Oh, we wanted to take over so that we pick up.
So for today, we are not in a we center, right? Right? Yeah, we are in a software development company. So I would urge everybody mwenye ako na kitabu atatoa kidogo ili andike kitu, si ndio? Si unajua when we go back to school from Isinya, mkuu utachukua reports, and from Kitengela campus I also need reports of not less than 2 to 3 pages. Yeah, you can even tell me whatever you saw when coming. But now what I will measure on is the software. You've been told that when we leave this place, everybody should have a software, right? Sasa mwende mjigambe nayo huko, si ndio? Otherwise, bossy.
Good. It's always boring to be standing all the time. So I have mine here. It's always boring to be standing all the time, but just a few more seconds, a few more minutes. So I'll tell you guys about what Bricklabs AI is, and what we do as a company, and what we want to do in the future. So Bricklabs AI was formed in 2023. I was doing diploma in IT in JKUAT. In my second year, I dropped out to go and work. So I used to do hackathons. Do you guys know? Do you guys know what hackathons are? Do you guys know what hackathons are?
No.
Hackathons are competitions where software developers or people who are into tech get in and hack for 2 hours or 24 hours to bring out a software, or you're given a system to hack into and then give out results. So that is actually what I was doing before. So hackathons are where you're being told, so there's this problem in your school, so build a software around it to solve the problem. So if you win, you get a reward. So the rewards there were 40,000, 50,000, 100,000, 200,000. So I used to go into such competitions before. And so what happened, now I dropped out of school to actually go into those competitions because I'm not someone who is good at learning. Babu can tell. I was so poor at learning. I was just so good at, I was not very good at cramming things, but I was so good at doing things with my hands and stuff like that. I was also a champion of badminton. And so when I dropped out of school, I went out to work at M-Pesa. So we worked at M-Pesa for 6 months. There's scan to pay on your phone that you guys use. We are the people who built it out. And so when we went to work at M-Pesa, I said, you know what, I don't want to do the same thing every other day. What can I do else? So I came out and formed my own company with a few friends of mine. Again, another classmate of ours who is called Solomon Odingo, who is the sharpest boy in Kenya. And so we formed out together and started out as a company. So the company was that before, what we used to do is we look at, we go out in a town, look at the signs and say, oh, there's Mwangi and Mwangi advocates. You guys know that, right? These courts and people who have courts and law firms. So we used to go and call them and ask them, hey, do you want a website? We can create for you a website. Do you want a website? We can create for you a website. We used to go to schools. Can we create for you guys a public a school management system? That is actually how it started out. And then it went out and spun out to be now a big company that actually now has, a physical location. So that is actually how we started. We started out as, we just don't want to be confined into thinking in such one way. And also me, I'm not good at learning. So I was like, I'm tired of school. So let me try out something that can actually make sense for me. Something that I actually love at the end of the day. That's the reason why we started Bootclubs AI. And so what we actually do right now is we look at a problem. So for example, we'll come at your school, look at the problems that you guys face in your entire school. So in terms of software, what do you think we can automate? You guys know what the meaning of automate is, right? What do you think we can make faster with software, or what do you think we can make better with software? And now that is actually what we do. So we come look at that, map out the problems and the solutions that we can actually bring out, come back into the office here, sit down and now draw a plan. I think we can now make sure that this and this and this and this is done. So you guys that are learning software and IT and ICT, what you need to understand that your work as an IT or a software or any other person inside technology is to look for a problem and solve it, right? You guys have seen problems, right? You guys have seen how getting from your school to here is a problem because of the roads, or even because of bus fare, or even because of a lot of things. All those problems, they can be solved with software. That's why you guys are learning all these things. So make sure that in back of your head, you put in such a way that you're learning, and at the end of the day, you're going to solve a problem somewhere in the world. So what we did at first was, I got a heartbreak. So I loved this Kalenjin lady back then in 2023, but I got a heartbreak. But then when I went back to look for therapy was very expensive, 3,000 Kenyan shillings, up to 3,000 Kenyan shillings per session. A session takes 1 hour. So if you have to calculate 10 sessions, that is 30,000 Kenyan shillings just on mental health therapy. And we said there need to be another way to actually do things. And so we used AI. You guys know AI, right? Have you guys used AI? Yeah. How are you guys using AI? Who is using AI? How are you guys using AI? Huh? Problem solving. Which type of problem? Okay. Do you guys do your assignment with ChatGPT? Your teacher is busy. Who is not using AI here? Okay. You're not using AI. If you're not using AI, kindly use AI. It will make your life easier and faster. Okay, because it already knows everything that you want to know. My question was, apart from ChatGPT, what else have you guys used that is AI? Anyone? Perplexity. Any other person? Gemini. Any other one? Claude. Any other one? Grok. Any other one? Startup AI. Okay. Any other one? DeepSeek. Any other one that you guys know? Meta. Another one? Huh? Okay. So there are many, but what do you guys use them for? Do you guys use them only for class alone, or do you guys use them for anything else? Huh? What do you guys use AI for? Do you guys text like, you guys like go into ChatGPT to write your boyfriend's text messages and then copy paste to them, or Father's Day you go and generate a Father's Day? Yeah. You guys do such things, or you guys just like use AI for assignments? Okay, what else do you guys use AI for? Oh, generating pictures. Another one? Generate posters. Okay, another one. Any other person who uses AI differently? AI can do everything right now. You guys know that. Look at it this way. So you guys already know the basics of ICT. Which year are you guys in? Second, third, first? First years and? Oh, first years. Okay. So you guys, at this stage, you guys already know what AI does. So you can do more with AI rather than just having AI to help you write that letter or help you generate that assignment. AI can actually help you do a lot of things. You guys know that AI can help you with managing your schedules. Is anyone here in social media, Instagram, TikTok? AI can actually help you with posting those things. AI can help you with, tell them what AI can help them with, apart from just generating assignments.
AI can do like a lot of things. You can have like your own chatbot that has your own personal information that you can use to like maybe create your CVs if you want, or you want like maybe to talk to, like you can just do many things. So for me, when I started using AI, I used it to roast me on the things that I've been doing, and it was like, you can fly to the moon because the kind of things you are building is out of this world. So you can use it on different things, on academic. You can use it for research, for new ideas. Maybe if you have a new idea, you can just go and paste it there. It will give you like what are the existing solutions on that, and what do you think can you build on it also. So, and also can use it on what? Majorly on ICT, you can ask questions, just general questions, even like normal questions in life. You can use it also for vibes. Okay, sometimes I just go there and like we just chat and say, I'm going through this, what do you think? And it gives you like some recommendation, but don't take it like to do what it actually tells you. Sometimes it can hallucinate on some things. So you use like the different data based on your knowledge. You use only what is going to like upgrade you, not to downgrade you. Yeah.
Who wants to be a software engineer here? Who wants to write code when after school? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What do you guys what do you want to do when you're done with school? Yeah. Software engineer. Here? Open a cyber cafe. You? Pardon? Okay, you. Open a side by you. Open a side by you. No, you. Marketer, okay, you. Software dev, you. Software engineer, you. Cyber security, you. Cyber security, you. Software, you. Okay, you. Cyber, you. Networking, you. Software, you. Software, you. Software, you. Mister, you. Yes. Software, you. You. Cyber sec, you. Cyber, you. Cyber security. Cyber security. Software developer. Software developer. Cyber security. Cyber security. Cyber security. Database administrator. Website developer. You. Pardon? What did you say? Oh, okay. You. Software. You. So cyber. Software. Okay. Did you say yours? Which one? Software. So all of you guys are going to be able to interact with computers at one point, interact with AI at one point. Because someone who is a network administrator, you'd want to be able to use AI to help you understand the codes for a network, right? Someone who wants to be a software, you will have to use AI to actually help you write code faster, okay? Someone who wants to open a cyber, you will actually have to use AI to help people generate their documents, you know, revamp their CV, all that, okay? Someone who wants to be a database administrator, you'll have to use AI to make sure that you can actually understand all the tables and all that. Any other person that I've not touched? Someone who wants to be a cybersecurity.
And someone who just wants to be rich. Yeah.
Someone who wants to be a cybersecurity, you'll have to use AI to actually help you learn the patterns of this is the threat that is happening, this is the threat that is actually going on, and stuff like that. So let me tell you how we use cybersecurity here in the company. So we have a lot of softwares that we have created. One of the softwares that you can actually relate with is Terabot. If you see these cards, please pick them, okay? You can just pass them. So what we have done is, I got a heartbreak. So we made mental health easier and cheaper to be actually accessed anywhere, anytime, right? So we put that on WhatsApp, whereby you can chat with it as you go, or we put it every other place. So how cybersecurity comes is, anyone who wants to be a cybersecurity here, your work is going to be, what is the easiest way that our systems can be hacked? So that you, as the cybersecurity person, you stand in between and say, I can develop this software to make sure that our systems are not compromised. If you're a database administrator, if you're using our product, your work is going to be, you're going to be able to stand in the middle and say, how many users are we actually getting, or how many users, or what, generate reports of how much we are spending on all those things like that. If you'd want to open a cyber on something like that, what you'd want to do is, you'd want to help people to actually create documents, generate pictures, use their pictures on different things and all those things. And so any place that you guys are going to be in, you will have to use AI and software and computers. And so one of the lessons that you actually have to get out with here is, if in case you want to be a software developer, look at all the other softwares that are existing right now. Look at TikTok on your phone, look at Facebook, Instagram, and all these things. And try to look for a problem. And then what that problem is, what you're going to try to do is try to find a solution with software, okay? So you want to be a software, right? Look at a problem in the whole of Kenya. So let's say, for example, farmers cannot take their goods to the market, or teachers cannot teach well in classes because of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. List down those problems. And then you, as a software developer, now that is actually where you come in to now create the solution, the tangible solution for them to actually use. Anyone that wants to be a poster, graphics designer, You can now use AI to generate posters and stuff like that. So that is how people use AI right now. And you can use AI for everything. I mean everything, in class, at work, even you want to start a cyber, right? You can go and ask AI about which locations to start a cyber on in Kenya, which are the best solutions to give to your customers, which are the best, products to actually put in your, how are you going to put your, your locations, how are you going to decorate it and stuff like that. All that can be used by AI right now. Look at AI as a tool and not as a person who is coming to take your job, okay? So AI is going to help you to do things faster. AI is going to help you to make decisions faster. AI is going to help you to execute things faster. Who has a question about AI? A question about AI? Yes, sir.
So,
you can give him the mic. It's on. Yeah, it's on.
I have a question. You just mentioned you got an heartbreak, right?
I got
an heartbreak, right?
Yes, I got a heartbreak.
How did I give you that therapy? Because me, as per me, you know me very well, Cindy.
Yes, sir.
I need somebody like one-on-one talk. And then if you look at, let's take for example ChatGPT. If you ask ChatGPT, even if you upload, you get to a class, an examination room, alafu pige ile paper tunawapeanga picha, nairusha kwa ChatGPT generate answers, ndio hapo chini naandikanga aje. Sometimes it might be inaccurate, ndio. So ikinipea ati nikunywe pombe how did it help you? Because I'm also like that.
Okay, so how we did this was because we knew that therapy was one of the areas that was how do we call it, Elizabeth? Yes, and it's also involved emotions. So which means if you're building a product around mental health, then it has to be one of the best products, because you don't want again to tell people to go and drink alcohol or tell people to go and commit suicide if in case they have a problem. And so it has to be something that is being monitored, okay? And so what we did with AI at that time was, the AI that was there was just the basic ChatGPT. You ask a question, it gives you an answer. You ask a question, it gives you an answer. And so we were like, what if we can change the script in such a way that we can give AI a list of documents to reference from? So this is again something that you can go and do in your class or go and do in your, where you're going to go after this. Take your whole coursework and put it into ChatGPT, or in ChatGPT there's a folder called projects. So go and dump all your projects there. So in such a way that when you're talking to ChatGPT, it now knows the projects that you're actually talking about. So let's say, for example, page 1 to page 500 of your coursework. When you put it there, and then you ask ChatGPT a question, it will reference from the same document that you actually gave ChatGPT. So it cannot hallucinate at that time. Okay. So what we did was, again, we took documents of therapy sessions and all the therapy stuff. We put them inside our ChatGPT now, and then now we put it in such a way that now you can actually ask questions and answers. And then, if in case you'd need a physical therapist, we were like, we can actually also connect you to a physical therapist. And so it's a chat that is monitored, it's AI that is monitored in such a way that if something goes wrong, we actually get the alerts as fast as possible. Okay? Any other question? Don't be shy. Yeah.
So, you're encouraging us to use that AI, right?
Yes.
So as a student, of course, in terms of financially, that good, right? So most of the apps, if you're not paying for it, you are paying for it with your data. So how will you advise us on identify those AI that are good for us and at the same time affordable?
Good. So I'll speak about affordability, but then Elizabeth will speak about which AI is good, okay? So how many of you here have how many here of you, is that a right English? How many here of you? How many of you here? Yes. So you guys know that ChatGPT per month is $20, right? Do you know how much $20 is in Kenyan shilling? How much? 3,000? 20 times 130. 20 times 130. Ari? 2,600. 2,600. How many of you can pay 2,600 to ChatGPT? You can. Okay, if in case you can afford the money, you can pay.
Also,
Okay.
it depends. If your AI naitumia as a work,
Yes.
I can pay the 2,000 as long as what I'm doing. For example, if I'm generating posters,
Yes.
I sell posters, I do graphic design, I do people's work with the AI. Na hiyo kazi nafanya inanipatia do, naweza lipa hiyo today. Lakini kama ni a leisure just kubanza na save kufanya assignment, itakuwa ngumu.
Good. Right now, you guys are students, right? How many of you can pay 2,600 for ChatGPT as a student right now? No one, right?
In what state?
Just,
Monthly or
yeah, monthly. Monthly. 2,600 every month. That after 10 months is 20,600 to ChatGPT. It's that expensive. AI is very expensive. And so I'll take you back to what we used to do when we were at this stage. Okay? We had 10 emails. Hii kiisha tunaweka ingine. Hii kiisha tunaweka ingine. Yeah. If ChatGPT we get a limit at this time, what do? We use another email. Because khalidjefune@gmail.com, there is a limit at 10 p.m. So I have another email, breaklabsai.com or khalidjefune1 or khalidjefune2 or khalidjefune3, so that I continue working, but then I still also keep my productivity going. And so how to crack this is, bro, no one here wants to put 2,600. Let's be honest, right? And so the easiest way to actually go about this is use 3 different emails. If you use 3 different emails in a day, you already have what you already have what you can. You already have what you can get, or you already have what you want, right? So if in case you're getting limits, I think Claude is the best one for us as a company, or if you want to do very high intensive tasks. But ChatGPT is good if in case you'd also want to just ask very general questions, but she'll talk about it, right? But then right now, as students, don't pay 2,600 if you don't have. Use 3 emails. This is the easiest hack. Just use 1 email, 2, 3, so that you actually get, at the end of the day, you still get the best of what you actually ask. Okay? Any other question before she answers? Okay, let's answer that. Which AI is the best?
There is no AI that is the best. All of them are, it depends on which kind of AI you are using. So I can't say there is maybe ChatGPT is the best or Gemini is the best. It depends on what you are asking. So if you are right now personal, me I use ChatGPT for brainstorming only. Then if I want deep search or things to deal with other that needs deep research, I go to Gemini. So Gemini is connected to Google directly. So if I want to maybe search on an article or something, I can go to Gemini. It will give me the things that I need on that article. Then also there are different varieties. There is Copilot. Nowadays, Copilot is for Microsoft.
Yes.
Yeah. So Microsoft on Windows, you have Copilot. There is Copilot is actually on Windows 11. There is Copilot, so you can use that. Also, mostly I use Copilot for my codings and on VS Code. Okay, it's a software where you can write your code and like try to get the output. Then there is also Grok. For Grok, it's good in images. For me, it's good in images. If I want to generate like a good graphics design or a better like image for an event poster or something, I use Grok. And also right now GPT-5 has like good images, but it's limited to like you need to pay. So you have like every day you are given like free credits, which if it's depleted, you cannot like it downgrades to GPT 4.0. So yeah, it depends. So what I can say, use AI wisely. Don't use AI on everything, because there are certain things that you cannot do with AI because it hallucinates and sometimes it gives wrong details. So what I can advise, when you are using AI, have a basic knowledge of what you are doing. So maybe you are in I'm a software developer. I need to have like the basics of software development to know that this thing that the AI has generated, is it right or is it wrong? So I can gauge through the basics that I have. So also on that, on your studies, have like the basic knowledge of what you are doing before asking questions, because it will like give you wrong answers. In my campus time, I did CATs and exams using ChatGPT, but in my first year, and I usually got like 6 out of 10, and I'm like, I use ChatGPT, why am I not getting 10 out of 10? And I realized like some of the answers that it gives me are wrong answers. So there was a better option, like I search that question on Google. So Google has varieties of papers. So our lecturers was lazy. They just go to Google and take questions from Google with answers, and they give us as cards. So when I search that question on Google, it gives me the whole paper with answer. So okay, yeah. So you need to. The point is, you need to know what you are doing with the AI. Sometimes it can give you wrong information. So use it wisely. Have like a better knowledge of what you are doing first before like asking questions to AI. So it makes our lives easy. And right now there is a threat like AI will take over software development or other jobs, but actually it's a tool that can help us to move faster and make things much better. Because in software development in the later years like 2010 and moving forward, like going backwards, people used to like check errors on Stack Overflow. So you find like you go and search this kind of error, the same error that you had, you go and check it on Stack Overflow for like who got like a solution for it. So right now you can just like understand like this error is this and this and this. So if I go to my AI and tell it this is the error I'm getting, so what kind of solution can I get from it? So it gives you like the recommendation of solutions. Kama inasema Java, pia you tell it like, no, what you have generated is wrong. So I want it to go to do this and this. So that is the basic of having like a knowledge over everything instead of just using AI because on everything. Like you don't have knowledge, you are not reading, and you are there, you want to use like AI, it will just find like it's going down. Yeah, for those using Perplexity, I used Perplexity for research and document writing because it was good at it. So yeah, that is all I can say.
Any question? Okay. Anyone who has a question?
I have a question to the students. Mnashika kitu kweli? Yeah. I'm seeing everybody wako tu hivi. Are you guys writing something?
I'm getting something.
How many people are getting help?
Are you sure?
Mimi nilikuwa najua tu ChatGPT. Kumbe kuna ingine inaitwa Grok. Nice. I've also come to learn. And I will test it in maybe. Can I help you set and semester? Senior campus. Okay. Any question? Yes.
Like, what are the kind of things that you are teaching to the ICT students? What are like the frameworks or the course that they are doing? So majorly on ICT, are they learning about computer hardware or computer softwares, how to develop softwares or not?
Very nice question, and the answer.
Yes. Yeah. Now, I said we have like the first year students right now. So hizo vitu mnasema ziko but currently hatujafika, but ni vizuri pia tukifika watakuwa wako vizuri, wanazielewa vizuri. Yeah.
So the reasons to why I gave Mr. Martin to answer that question, the Kitengela campus, we are majorly doing NEC as a examination body. But when we, NEC is theoretical. But for the senior campus, they are majoring on the CDAC. And CDAC deals with a lot of practical. So it's good that I've brought them to learn something. And I think next semester he will come with your team again. And I'll also call you back the other side. But in ICT, the theory I do teach them is the computer operations for the senior. We do the computer operations, and in Kitengela we call it computer applications 1. We have computational math. I do not know a lot of mathematics, but we also offer that under ICT. We do the C programming theoretically, and then we have the operating system. Then we are advancing to application 2, where we can design more and more with the Linux and the Canva. Canva is overrated nowadays because it brings a template already. You just edit. So with your support, you can help us with another one. Adobe Illustrator. My madam of computer bana alikuwa anachapa juu ya hiyo Adobe, but iko tu sawa. At least today we can enjoy the fruits of being keen because of that. Any question?
Anyone who has a question?
I do have a question.
Yes, I will give. Ask.
It's your moment to shine, brother. Okay, you can ask.
Now that I want to be a website developer, which is the appropriate programming language that I can use?
Elizabeth, you'll answer that.
Okay. There are a variety of languages that are in IT. So if you are a website developer, do you want to better on the front end or the back end or both? Full stack?
She doesn't know what front end and back end.
Okay, so front end means like the visual part that people see. The first thing when you search Jumia, the first part that you see, that is the front end. Then the back end is the functionality, the process that you can either pay for the thing that you have bought, you can add it to cart. So those are the logics of the back end. So for both, if you can create both the visual part and the functionality of how the system works, that is called a full stack developer. And if you are measuring on how the visuals will be, that is a front end developer. So, okay, which languages can you use? There is a variety of languages. According to the way the world is right now, people use TypeScript and React mostly. Those are JavaScript frameworks for building like the websites. So majorly people build using React, TypeScript, and things like that. So there is also like other languages that you can use, but those
Talk
are
about-
those are the ones.
How about HTML and CSS?
Oh, and for the basics, you can use HTML, CSS, and JavaScript.
Or you can watch that. Academic training help. Okay, Babu, you can continue.
Concerning the back. Right now we are piloting an MIS school. And when we go further details in the back end, we find that the person who was illustrating the administrator had duplicates of the admissions. Now, for me, now that I'm new in that field, if I duplicate myself, what happened to the person? Because the same registration number falls under me. Could there be some data breach?
Elizabeth? Okay, so it depends with the system architecture. You remember when we were being taught about system architecture, whereby you can have a student that have two names, like same students have same names, but then different different admission numbers. So it happens that there was a lookout, like there was the person who was inserting the data never actually checked that actually perfectly. Yeah, validation. So that validation side of data. Yes.
Any another question?
But there was a question somewhere.
I was asking kama if you are saying AI ina take the generation na venye ina run, is it possible now to stop using the software development because kama AI ina kutengenezea the backend na the front page, kuna any need ya kutumia hiyo kitu? Kwa nini?
Because AI wants to do all the logics for you. Mostly like it can do the front end full. Yes. But now when it comes to back end logic, it won't do it for you. Like now connecting the databases, calling, there is something called API. So okay, API
Just explain. API is a connector.
A connector, like it's a communication between two people. So like here we are three people. This person, this and this. So huyu ananipea information, then mimi nachukua hiyo information na relay to him. Then yeye ananipea information, then narudisha to him. So I am the API. So hiyo communication between like the client server and the server itself. So the server is the databases, then venye ina communicate na front end. So tuseme kama kwa school system yetu uko na digital platform.
To be our customers.
Okay. So it's example can I use login into any site kwa Google, like inakwambia login with your email and password.
TikTok.
So you like sasa unaona hiyo communication venye ina validate kama wewe mwenyewe umesign up kwa hiyo system, inaenda ina check hizo data zako kwa database ya watu, then inarudisha hizo data like huyu mtu wako ni our registered users, na kama huko inakwambianga invalid email or password kitu kama hiyo, si ndio? Yeah, so working with that, AI cannot like replace majorly software developers because who will be solving the errors that the AI has made. So that's why like us as developers, we need to like measure mainly on checking what the errors are and what are we like actually developing. It will give you like the roots it will generate for you the routes, but the functionality generally it won't do it perfect. Yeah, so it cannot replace us, but maybe front-end developers.
Okay, so in that juu ina require the email na the password. If I may ask, si hapo ndo sasa hackers wanaingilia wanafanya kazi yao?
Yes.
Yes.
Because sasa the same information because hiyo yuko much protected, that's AI na somebody else can use that hiyo the method yenye unatumia a login kwa account yako, like venye tunaona saizi WhatsApp watu wanafanyika, anaingia na chukua still naibiwa pesa, anything information, kitu kama hizo, so bado hiyo ni dangerous, so which means bado haijakuwa nasemaje, haijakuwa safe venye inafaa.
Watu wa cyber security.
Watu wa cyber security.
Wanaweza jibu hiyo swali?
Watu wa cyber
Watu wa
security.
cyber security.
Yaani nakataa. So there is where cybersecurity comes in. So they're the ones who are going to be able to help out with this system should not be breached. Okay, someone cannot hack you. Have you ever been hacked? WhatsApp? Ama mseme amekutumia Facebook? Was ever been hacked in any way? Hacker number 1, number 2, 3 hacked, 4 hacked, 5 hacked. So now the work of a cybersecurity specialist, those of you who want to be cyber, your work now is to stand in between the attacker and the user. So when you ukapo katikati unasema this system is going to be attacked this way, so let me close this road. This system can be attacked this way, so let me try to close this road so that no one is attacked or no one is hacked. Okay? So look at, if you've ever been hacked on Facebook, so if you're a cybersecurity person here, you're going to ask yourself, this person was hacked this way. If I'm supposed to be able to now do cybersecurity or protect, how am I going to be able to protect in such a way that they're not hacked? So for example, let's say for example your Facebook account is hacked. It's hacked because you put a password, like someone copied your password and put it somewhere, and then you put your password somewhere, and then someone went and copied it and hacked you and got into your account and started sending people messages. Oh, nitumie tao, naenda wapi? What as a cybersecurity? Now those are the ways now you're supposed to get it. Oh, how are you supposed to store your password so that you're not hacked? How are you supposed to, which network are you supposed to use? You guys have ever been told that do not put your credit cards or your information on public Wi-Fi, right? Yes, things like that, because attackers can actually hack you from those public Wi-Fis. Any question?
Then also like it's web security. So like as a developer, when you are developing for software developers, like when you are developing a system, you need to like make sure that the authentication or those details are like closed, so that the attacker cannot be able to like get your user information or the people who are going to use the system information. So that's why like we validate all the processes and do like web security for the system, close any open routes, and make sure like when somebody tries to like attack or use that information, they get blocked. Yeah.
Any other question?
Ask questions, guys. This guy. Ask questions.
Habari zenu.
Oh.
So personally, me, I have a dream of attaining to such a point, and bado sijakuwa na uwezo, lakini na hope nitafika. So talking of hii cyber security, web development, naweza pata websites on the internet whereby I can be able to meanwhile learn the coding and whatever as I look for some other means.
Yes, definitely. We'll give you guys a list of, if you want to be a cybersecurity, we'll give you like a list of the websites you can go and sign up and learn how these things work. If you want to be into software, we're also going to give you a list of where to go and learn all these things. But then at the end of the day, I also like one of the things that I want to teach you guys when you're leaving this place is that you can go and talk to your brother who has a shop, who needs a website, and you're going to pull out your phone and just create for them a website, and you get money from that. So that is actually one of the things that we're going to do after it. And everyone, you're going to be able to just pull up your phone and then put out what you want, and then a website is generated. Share it with your family members, your school, and see what goes. Who has any other question? Oh yeah. Let me ask.
Hello.
Yes.
So I have two questions.
Okay.
So one is about the data securities. So, you know, at first, when I was not yet knowledgeable on the data security and all that, I used to just log in and then leave my email there. I won't log out and stuff like that. You log into a website that require a lot of details, and then you find out it's not working. It may be a scam. So, but your data is still there. So I was asking, how can you retrieve your data from all ujitoe kwa ile ngori ulikuwa umejiweka before ujue hizi story una get. So that is one question. The other question, it's just a clarification. Is it true? I read an article that WhatsApp is toward the end-to-end encryption. Is it true, and how will it affect?
Good. Who wants to say? Who wants to say? Your teachers are not here. Just say who wants to say. Okay, you can pull a chair. You can just pull a chair. Good. So, most of you guys know that you guys are all using WhatsApp, right? And so WhatsApp is protected in such a way that no one can know, even WhatsApp themselves, they cannot know what you're talking about. And so WhatsApp is removing that feature in such a way that now, if you send a message, people will know about what you're talking about at the end of the day. And so that end-to-end encryption means that another person cannot get to your WhatsApp to see what you're talking about. This have you guys seen ads for to know what your boyfriend is talking about on WhatsApp? Those things are lies. Oh, you want to try? Those things are lies. But now WhatsApp is removing that feature. Huh? Those are all lies. Because there's the end-to-end encryption. Oh, for reference, we have washrooms here. Okay? Yeah. So WhatsApp is removing that feature of security. So going forward, and which means anything that you're talking about WhatsApp, make sure that if you're hacked or if your messages are put here, you cannot regret them. Okay? Okay, good. About his second question about data security and things like that. Number one, you can log out. Number two, what can you do, Elizabeth? You can delete your profile, right? The first question that he asked about data security.
So if it's a scam website, you can, if they have a delete account, you can either delete your account or always verify the websites that you are using. Mostly those that ask too much details, like your IDs, your emails, your numbers, and things like. Be cautious. Check if it's a verified website or not. So that you don't give out your details, you don't scam. Yeah. There are some tools in Google that you can verify a link if it's legitimate or not. I have just forgotten about it, but you can verify, you can test the link. Mostly for those people who send snipers as offers.
Those things are scams. Snipers as offers. Sijui Safaricom is giving 500 GB. Those things are scams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just have to have general knowledge on
cybersecurity.
Basic security, so that you don't just give your details, because you will be scammed by it. A person will just use your number to call you. You know, we are distant relative. Just send me 1,000, and you send, and that person is not even here because they have information about your families and also your personal information. So we need to verify.
So don't go everywhere just putting your ID number, email, password, phone number. Have you guys ever got a message about betting and yet you never registered for that betting platform, right?
Yeah.
It's because you left your number somewhere. If you go to let me tell you guys what I always do. If I go to an organization that needs me to put my number or my ID number, I always make sure that the last 2 numbers or the last 4 numbers are wrong, so that these guys don't get a reason to text you, we have offers, Naivas, and all those things. Okay? Yeah, those are the things that security that you actually have to. You don't have to give them your phone number because they'll not verify. How will they verify? Okay? A question? You had a question? Yeah.
First, I was asking, can you pursue web development together with cybersecurity?
Yes. Because anyone that wants to get into cybersecurity, you will have to learn how websites work so that you hack them well. Okay? Yeah. So for cybersecurity, for you to actually get the best out of cybersecurity, then you have to learn about web development. I'm going to help people protect their websites. How am I going to help people protect people's websites? But then I don't know how that website works. Okay? Before I came into software, I did hacking. So you actually have to get into a bit about web development before you actually get into hacking. But you can learn them both at the same time.
Okay. Yes. Another question. Yes. Once my M-Pesa was hacked and watu walikuwa na pesa ilikuwa ina withdrawiwa na mimi siletei message, naenda naangalia balance, sio hiyo ilikuwa for a couple of 3 to 4 times. Kaenda nikaripoti kwa M-Pesa na there was no trace, like nani alikuwa anatoa hizo. So how can you do about that to protect your M-Pesa account?
Okay. What you can do is work with cash. Or apart from just working with cash, then make sure that your M-Pesa PIN, your ID number, your phone PIN, those are the most secret things that you're supposed to have. And then you see, M-Pesa gets a lot of requests. So if in case that 1,000 or 2,000 is lost, they won't care about you. They'll care about the person whose 500,000 or 1 million Kenyan shillings is lost. And so they don't really care about the small people who lose the 5,000, 1,000. And so you actually have to be very, very careful with those things.
Yes.
Questions? A lady, or you have a question? Really? Okay, yes, she has a question. Oh, you also have a question.
Okay, sasa
Poa sana.
nilikuwa naulizia my secret kwa simu, like nikilogin kwa Facebook ama TikTok huwa kuna pop up inatafuta umeingiza password yako, inakuja either you save kwa Google ama usisave. Then kwa Google wanasemanga is not very safe. So kama mimi mtu wa ICT ama mtu wa cyber security, naweza semaje kwa is it important to save or to save? From there, hackers can access our password. So nilikuwa naulizia, is it important to save or not?
So I'll answer a bit and then she'll answer a bit. But the reason why Google wants you to save your password is that the next time you come to that website, you don't have to go and remember again, hey, what was my password? So it's just like a click, enter, and then you go. That is the need for saving your password. But she can add more to that.
Okay, so you can either
Help with this.
But if it is for me, it's not that accessible because you can but kama ni hizi sites normal that kama hizi commerce sites that there's a set to password, lakini kama ni zile like kama banks and
We want to sit down.
so this is given with that, but for the a lot of your data and personal information, don't save those passwords for Google.
Yes. Any other questions? This side, you guys are not asking questions. Okay.
Question.
Yes, Babu.
Out of the class.
Yes.
Please tell us that what should be done.
Oh, we told them. Yeah. Oh, there's someone already there. Yeah. Any other question? Yes. Yes. Someone has a question. You can hear. Ask your question. Any question, we will answer.
So my question is about the AIs.
Yes.
Is it possible for me to make my own personal AI?
Yes.
So, but kuna this there are some information it tells you it is not able to access. So why is it that?
Because those informations are maybe if you ask ChatGPT how to create a bomb, it won't give you any information because they have been trained in such a way they cannot give you data that can destroy you or destroy people close to you. So they are limited to a certain information that they can give you. Yeah, so for the creating your own AI, you can have you heard of chatbots? You can have your own chatbot. Give it every information about Elizabeth. This is me, this is what I do, these are my documents, these are my CVs, these are my... So anytime maybe you want to do something, just go and tell it this is what I want to do. It generates the content based on what you have fed it. So all of these things works with data. So I haven't heard of any person who has talked about data analytics, data scientists. So those people deal with these AIs are built based on data. So they are limited to the data that they already have. So but they can learn from what you give it. Yeah. So the more you give it information, the more it learns from it, and it gives you the recommendation. Then if you have something like how can I commit suicide, it won't give you that information. Yeah. Because it is malicious.
Any questions? Okay, Babu, do you want us to go to the next part? I should call you Samuel. Okay, sorry.
Asante sana. So, I'm asking you, you've heard of backend and frontend, right? Unajua yenye inamaanisha? Like for the students that I am teaching in Kitengela campus, most of you have engaged with the MIS, right? Ukweli uongo? So that insertion, the things that we are selecting from that MIS, that is what we call the back end of that system. And then when I logged in, before we logged in, there was some kalogo ya shule, si ndio? Now that is the front end. Sasa, wait, was anybody in question? Anybody in question? Yes.
According to the research that our hackers. Kuna hackers na mostly nimesikia of white hat na black hat. So what's the difference in how they perform their tasks?
So there is black hat, there is white hat, then there is red hat, right? Yes. And then there is gray. Do you want to answer that question? Okay, I'll say.
So basically, white, they're all hackers. They're all capable of doing bad things and good things. Now, the color, it differs on their virtues. Like the white cape is a good one. Is the one who do penetration testings, help companies to improve their security. Now the gray ako hapo katikati. That's good, that's bad. I know the black cape is the malicious one. Nimekuanza. Okay, let me repeat it in Kiswahili. Okay, thank you.
Abu?
Thank you very much. Now, the first session is coming to an end. We are having a 20-minute or 30-minute break. You can have a seat. You can share seats, right?
Yeah, you can take coffee.
Share seats.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Burning. If you don't ask, you can die.
I was asking, as a cyber security, do you need like your websites unafungua kwa kama Google kawaida ama incognito?
Elizabeth? Okay, ask your question again.
Like your accounts should be the normal, the public one, or the incognito?
Okay, let me answer that because I've got it. So, as a hacker, you see, when you're doing cybersecurity, you always have to go out of the way to actually view things from a different angle. So people use Tor browsers, people use incognito to actually, to hide the identity, to hide what they're doing and all those things. Because you see, incognito, you cannot track what happened or what happened or things like that. So if in case you're hacking someone and then you're using incognito, it's hard for the police or someone to track you when you're using such browsers. And so as a hacker, you actually have to go out of the way what every other person is using so that you'll be the one who is different to attack them well. Okay? Not to attack the wrong way, but and then we'll also give you websites where you just go and try out and hack things and figure out, just like the kidogo too, you hack and see what happens. Yeah.
You can't use the normal operating system.
Yes.
You can't use Windows, you can use Kali Linux.
Things like that. Yeah. Back to you, sir.
As I was saying, we are coming to the end of the first session. How many people are hungry?
Not hungry.
My take is that can we break for lunch? But there's no food. I've not gotten the salary. So we would want to break for lunch, or this is now a question. It's a Boolean, eh? So I've thought about Boolean, yes or no question. True or false. I would want that we go for lunch and come back, right? And I want us to rest a little bit as we think of what we can ask Mr. Jeffone. I used to call him mathematician. So this guy, let me tell you a small story of Caleb.
Your boss.
Caleb came when we already began Form 1. Eh? So he joined, I think, 1 week later. Caleb came with a very, very soft lady. And I think you know her, Evelyn, who just lost her mother.
Oh, she doesn't.
Oh. So Caleb was interested in computing. And at that time, I was not interested, right? And told me, Bwana, if we reach in Form 2, we are going to choose the courses, the subjects. You guys were choosing in Form 1. So I said, Caleb, I will not go for the computer. Mimi huyo madam hapa. So I told me, abana, tuchukue tu hii. See, you are an artist. We always have. So we go there. I said, no, I have to go the other way. I chose geography. In Form 2, Term 2, the geography teacher became violent. He used to cane us after every cards, any exams. It was called Mr. Wino, right? So he threatened me that, Obote, now that you've gotten 28, and that's the
out
day
of 100.
Out of 100, that's the day I left geography. Obote, now that you've gotten 28, do you know the formation of a tombolo? Said mimi na geography. Imagine that ahead of me in computer studies. I said, Madam, I have to come back to computer class. So she received me back. I think I joined a week to Cat 1.
Yeah.
Alinisaidia kidogo. Alisaidia Cat 2. Pia akanisaidia nikamwambia si ukae na hiyo sasa. Hata mimi ning'ang'ane wanaume. So Caleb has been a mentor. We used to also present things in church, in school. Has been a mentor.
I was a pastor by the way.
Yeah, he was a pastor. He is. Unless we backslide kidogo. All said and done. We are breaking for lunch. So I'm asking that you don't overeat. Don't overeat, because unaona hizi vidole, are they the same? I can afford 1,000 bob right now, right? And you cannot afford 1,000 bobs, ndio? So don't overdo. Usifanye mwenzako akue jealous. Sawa? Just eat something simple. Kama ni uji na mandazi. Sawa. Thank you very much. We appreciate. And now that we are going to come out here with our own websites, I think your phones should be fully charged. Hamjachukua hata photo to the presenter, because we have our photographer. So I expect you guys to be, and I think you will buy bundles unless you will provide us with the Wi-Fi.
We have Wi-Fi, we have the password, so
thank God. So who will pray for us as we break? Tuko na njaa sana. Who will pray for us? Can I pray? In the name of the Father, and may the grace
and the love of God and the fellowship of the Holy Spirit be with us now and forevermore. Amen.
Now we are breaking. Don't go far. You saw how we tuli kinene. Now halal. So don't go far. I cannot look for you. I also don't know Julia very well. So please walk in a group. I think there's a hotel around.
Elizabeth. So, yeah, there is a hotel around.
That is affordable.
Yes, that is affordable.
Okay, we can break. And the next question, just prepare.
Yes.
The next question. I was coming up with the same thing, but paying it was not a problem. My problem is, how am I inserting my details inside?
I'll teach you how to. Oh, everyone. Okay, we can teach everyone. Everyone to go with that QR
when we come back.
When we come back.
Sawa. So you can have your items in a QR code. Sindio? Umesaidika?
If you don't want to go for lunch, you can stay here.
As you go, think of questions. Look at how people are driving here and ask him. Umesema any question? Thank you.